Hi everybody, this is Alchemist 2, and I'm back again with my latest book review. This is book number 7 of the the Dresden Files series, and this one's called Deadbeat, and they just keep getting better and better from here on out. I mean, they're all good, granted, but they just keep becoming darker, more insidious, more perilous. And in this one, it deals with a book called The Word of Kemmler, and this character called the Erlking, who is searching for it. And Mavra apparently was after the book herself, which we learn in this one. And there's another character called the Corpse Taker, and we learn about his importance. And there are zombies involved, which makes it all the more intriguing. And Mouse is no longer a puppy. He's a fully grown dog. He's part Newfoundland and something else. I don't know what the other part of him is, but he's just absolutely gargantuan in size, and he's a great guard dog and protector for Harry, of course, who's completely loyal to him, and Mr. could care less. Mr. stands his ground, apparently. You figure out more about the Merlin and the wards and what their what their tasks are and why they just tolerate Harry. And it's not exactly black and white; it's more of a gray area. And in this one, he comes perilously close to giving up the ghost, dare I say, and he actually goes to his graveyard. It goes to his actual gravesite, and on his gravesite it says he died doing the right thing, and he's thinking very seriously, I wonder if that's going to be true, because in the world of the unseelie, especially with his mother Leia involved, it's not always concrete whether you're fighting for the good or the bad, and fairies have this notorious inkling and want to make a deal with you, and they trick you, and they have to repeat things 3 times, and you really don't want to make deals with fairies. They're just not very reliable at all. They're just very mischievous and mercurial beings. So that's what makes this book really interesting, I think. It's just absolutely fantastic. It is just stellar, and the books just continue to get better from here on out, I think. They just continually increase in the intensity, and it took me a while to get through this because I'm at work, but it's 513 pages. And he has an accident where he hurts himself quite a bit, and his doctor, well, actually I think it's Thomas, I don't know if it's Thomas or not, the vampire, his vampire roommate, who's a white council vampire, and if you know anything about that, then you'll probably find that very amusing, especially how Karen Murphy acts around him, because she's a tough, rough and tumble tomboy, but she just sort of, I mean, she gives him lip, but you can tell that she's still quite entranced by him. He entrances anybody. He could turn anybody's head. So even that of a tomboy. One named Karen Murphy, and it's very funny. There are a lot of funny things in every novel that you read, and they're all very exceptionally written. And Jim Butcher just does an exemplary job of putting all these events together and threading them through every one of these novels. And we learn about his so-called Harry's so-called love life, or lack thereof, and Bob is always giving him heck about that. Bob is the skeleton that's inhabited by a spirit that's been in his family forever. We learn about what happened to his mother, and you just feel so sorry. It's just so tragic. You think, oh, Harry, you poor thing. Do you have any pleasure in life? And you just feel so much pain and sorrow for him. But he does have some happy moments, granted, and he's a very relatable character. I feel like I can relate to him too, because who amongst us hasn't had really bad things happen to it. Well, he has really bad paranormal, supernatural, eerie events that occur. And well, I don't think anybody amongst us can say that they actually have these things happen. But this occurs on Samhain, well, actually not, well, yeah, Samhain, Halloween, and the Halloween where everything goes to hell in a handbasket, and lives are on the line, and it's exceptionally intense, and it's just chock full of adrenaline, and it really will keep you turning until the last page and wondering what's going to happen next, and it's that well written, and it's just another example of how consummate Mr. Butcher really is, and how much I've really grown to like his work.